home now. The guy who was drinking at the bus stop fell getting on the bus, but he got back up and went to the back of the bus. He was still trying to bother me though. And then when I got off the bus, there was a guy that followed me. Something told me to look behind me, and I did, and he was following me. He had a very dirty, old, baggy clothes. His hair was extremely matted and greasy and piled up on his head. He had prison tattoos. And his backpack was very tightly packed and very heavy, which to me is generally an indicator that somebody is homeless. So I don't care if you're homeless, but you may be homeless because you're a sex offender or something. So I kind of pulled off to the side. I'm working on the buggy, and I'm watching him, and he knows I'm watching him, and he comes by, and he looks at me like, yeah, I know you, and he basically gave me a visual that said, I know you think I'm a threat, and he kept walking, but not very fast, and I went very slow behind him. Hi, I missed you, sweetheart. So I went to show you my haul today. So yeah, it's just the Holy Spirit, I think, will really guide me in these things. I just need to listen. When I get a instinct to look behind me or whatever, I need to be doing it, and I do. And I've only had a few problems, so, and all the time I've been out on my own. So, alrighty. So this is the Jovies. I got a nice bag of mandarin oranges for $4. Okay, so we're gonna put that in the fridge. And I have a lot of milk in here because I was gonna make protein shakes every day, but I did not want any protein shakes when I had that migraine. Ooh, I did not. Okay, so those are the onions I got last time. So I'm just gonna put this over with the other bags. Okay, I like these in the morning. This is about $5, I think. This is the only brand I know that does not have any nut products in it. So I am a big fan of this. Most have like some kind of peanut flour in it. You have to look at the allergy warning label. And see, and it'll say, oh yeah, I have nuts. But see, the only thing it has is soy. So that can go on the counter. Hi, Mr. Kitty Cat. And some valued pasta. I'm going to make spaghetti, my meat lover version. They didn't have elbows for some reason. Not a good price on the elbows. They had like the name brand that was like $1.50 for 1 pound, and that's a little rich for me. So that's the elbows. That was like 70-80 cents, and that'll work. I can use that. I would have liked the elbows though. And this is going to be my personal snack because I still have the taste of that horrible mango stuff. But it worked. The headache is still gone. So, I'm a fan of that. This, I'm going to bag up for my lunch. This is like a little under $2. Nice big bag of corn chips. I'm going to put you there. And, let's see what else I got. And all this was like, $46, I think, for the, here's the receipt. $45.96. So this was on sale. I'm gonna take it to work and share it with my friends. Maybe we'll enjoy it, maybe not. But it's something different. They were 50 cents a box, so I'll try it. It didn't have anything on the label that looked like it would be a headache trigger, so. Yeah, this is the Jovies on Antoine and Veterans, if you're local. So, oh, yeah, and I can show you my gospel packet. So, see, this is like the small gospel packet. And it has a chewy bar and various candies, butterscotch, the lollipops. And it just has a tract and the handwritten note and a scripture booklet. So, that's that. And then for some reason, I was sent a tract on peace and terminal illness. I don't know why. Just the one tract. So, from Bible Tracts Incorporated. It's a very nice tract. And, I just think maybe God wants me to give it to somebody, so I'm taking it around with me. cell phone charger. The work app runs my battery down. Oh, this stuff. I love this stuff. It's a roll-on homeopathic. I get this at the Jovies, the same Jovies. And, hello, Mr. Kitty Cat. I take care of my cats. So, yeah, this is really, really good stuff. It's homeopathic. So, it doesn't smell, which my boss likes, because the stuff, the Walmart brand stuff I was using is just a very aggressive odor that she did not like. So, and she said, Heather, please, as soon as you can, please stop using that stuff. Oh, and kale, bagged kale. This is a lot of nutrition here. This was like $3.50, and it's got a good coat on it. It's good until like the 28th. So yeah, I'm gonna put that in. I have some other kale. I'm gonna use that first, but it is kind of old, and I would just rather. They had some ham on special too. You see that ham here? I cut that up before I got sick, but I never had a chance to cook it. It's so good. There was a lot there at the store, like, you know, big slabs of ham for like $1, $2, $3. I didn't get it because I have a lot of ham already, and I feel like I should save it for somebody who needs it. So, matchstick carrots. I like this. I like to like mince it up and throw it in rice or whatever I'm cooking. You know, the more vegetables, the better. And I'm going to get into that in a minute. So this is going in the fridge. I'll put you up on the top for a minute. Okay. And, ice pack. I got these with a Amazon card my brother gave me for Christmas a couple years ago. I used part of it on this. They're nice. They're thin. They fit in things easy. I got this before I got sick. I also have some hush puppies in here. I'm going to probably have that for dinner. Some fish sticks and the hush puppies. I have a little toaster oven. The big oven is having issues. So, okay, so this is the Hafiz Brothers bag. I'm going to save that for a minute. Okay. And my sequence, because the Jovies and the Hafiz Brothers are right basically on the opposite sides of the street, I will go to the import market first, and I will get my things that I'm getting there, and then I will go to the Jovies, because a lot of times I end up getting pork chops. So, you know, that's not respectful to take pork into a halal market. So I'm not going to do that ever. Don't you worry, guys. So, anyways, and I got these. These were like $4, I think. $3, $4. I'm going to make the meat lover spaghetti, and I can put a couple of these in each serving. So, that'll be good. And they're frozen, so, you know, I can just, it's already cooked, too. I like that. It's already cooked. And I should have some, yeah, I have sauce already, so. Okay. And this, I like this brand. It's a good price, too. It's very reasonable. I think it was like I'm going to say $4. Yeah, that's like $3, $4 for like a pound. And one link can make a couple of meals there. So, yeah, that's a lot of food if you cut it up. So, I don't eat the whole link by itself. I cut it up and I put it in something. Or, I will put it in the skillet and saute it. I like to do that. See, I have a lot of cold drinks in here because I have the migraine. And when I'm sick, I like a cold drink. So, I'm just going to stick you in there, I think. But the water bottle's okay. So, I have a lot of allergy issues. So, another ice pack. Food safety is very important, guys. I have been the victim of foodborne illness. And the only thing worse than getting foodborne illness is having a loved one get foodborne illness and watching them suffer. So that's really horrible. Now look at this. Pork chops. $4.39. And I get 2.5 pounds. These are nice, and there's not a lot of bone in it either. So I can cook this up in the skillet. I can put it in the crock pot. Lots and lots of options. Now, I have instituted a rule in my house. This is my house only. I can do this. I don't leave anything in a bag anymore. No, the bag goes over here in bag jail. And then the food goes in the fridge, so I know what it is when I open the door. So I can put this in. Now, technically, it should not. I'm going to move the cheese because that's a food safety issue, actually. So, yeah, there's the old kale. Okay. Yeah, all right. Yeah, the old kale looks, it's not bad. So, it's up here. Okay. So, I'm going to put the meat on the bottom and then put the cheese on the top. That way, the meat juice doesn't get in the cheese. Important fact. So, this is also Joey's. Oh, this is Hafiz Brothers. Okay. Yeah, this is Hafiz Brothers. I'll do that in a minute. This is on sale. And I love these for my recipients. These are $1.27. And it's a good size bar. So I'm going to put this in the war room. I heard it referred to as a war room. And I like that. So it's not the Bible room anymore. It's not Ron's room. It's the war room. So we're going to put this in the war room. And, well, look at that. There's a baby. Yeah, so here it is. And I like these for the bus drivers because sometimes they tell me they don't get a lunch. And the only thing they eat is what I give them. And, yeah, this is the granola bar. So it's a nice little size. Okay, and these I just got. I like how they wrapped it in plastic. So, I need to pick up. But I've decided what I'm going to do today, because I'm going to do as close to nothing as I can, is I'm going to pick up and take out the trash. And I did a little shopping, and that's going to be it for the day, for the whole day. Oh, yeah, the last of the Jovies. So, I really am trying to eat better. So, what I have done today is I found that Jovi had a good amount of V8 type stuff. So this I'm going to drink at home. And these are the 12-ounce can. I'm going to take these in my lunch and then put the other ones, have the juice at home. So I've got, choices. And that probably means this needs to go away. And the nice thing is pork chops have a good date on them too. So I think the water bottle's gonna have to move. Yeah, okay. Put you in the fridge. Yeah, I'm just gonna do as little as I can because, even my friends were saying, Heather, you're doing too much. You're pushing yourself too hard, And the evangelism is not on me. This is God's project. All I have to do is go when He sends me. And if He sends me one time in a year and I hand out one tract and somebody gets saved, that may be all He needs. I don't have to go out and do hundreds of items, a month. So I need to get rid of that. That's some bananas around the corner. So, anyways, V8 cans name brand on that. And I like the drink mix. This is good to put in a water bottle. This is for the house. I make the big pitcher. So, and tuna. One of my recipients said he would love a tuna pouch, unquote. So, and this, I thought this would be good with those chips that I got. I don't know where I put the chips. The corn chips. I have corn chips somewhere. Oh, they're over here. But, that would be a good little snack because I have to take my medicine at night with food. It makes me very sleepy if I take it when I'm, out. So that's not good. And I, need to, take it like when I get home, but I have to take it with food. So that, I think the chips and I'm going to trip myself here are, this is actually, I got this at work. They have it in a women's 12 wide. It was like $25. Well, not counting my discount, but that's a good deal. So we're going to take those off so I don't trip. Ugly socks, but it's my day off. Now, ideally, I'm going to find those corn chips because I want to keep it all together. Not in there. Not there. Ah, there it is. Okay, so yeah, I thought this would be a good little snack at night for a while. You know, not like every night, you know, not forever, but just, you know, so yeah. Thank you. All right, so that is it for Joe V's. Now, what did I get at Hafiz Brothers? These are so good, but they are loud. They have some heat in them, and it's a very good heat, and it made me cry like a baby, but it's very tasty, so I recommend it. The chips, they're very good. I have some friends at work who will like these if I don't eat it myself. This is what I ate, actually, when I was talking in the other video about the spicy candy. That was actually what I ate that day when I had I was working on a migraine, and those chips actually fixed it. But I wanted to save them and try the spicy candy since I was already at the Joe V's. So then I got some nice rose incense. I like a little incense now and then. And they have a surprising amount of really nice personal care stuff here. And like this nice soap. It's a jasmine soap. It is $2.50. And the henna is super cheap. Ooh, yeah, no, that wasn't it. Where's the incense? Oh, I guess that's the non-taxable, the $1.50. So, yeah, each. That's not bad for incense. I remember paying like $1, 20 years ago. So, with inflation, that's really good. So, I will also show you something I like. I have a great weakness for nice little soaps, but I'm cheap, so I don't always get fancy stuff. I got a lot of this at the dollar store, some of it at Costco. Costco. And the import market, and so I like mix it all up. And then I'm gonna put these in my incense thing over here. So I have a little bag. So I like to burn it. I don't do it like a lot because I had a vet tell me, and I don't do it all the time. But cats don't like it. But a little bit now and then I think is okay. So I got the incense. I got 2 little perfume oils, which I will show you. I put it in my shoulder bag. One of them is a sandalwood, and the other one is a jasmine. And the jasmine is very authentic and very nice. The oil looks like it might be a little staining, but I can work with that. So here, and these are like $4. So that's the sandalwood, and this is the jasmine. I could tell because I had the jasmine on it, but yeah. And these are very nice. And it's a good size too. It's not going to leak if I put it in my vest and, to wear it at work. But, so here is the rest. Since Mr. Spotman has moved, I can put it in the chair. So, one big thing when I make a curry is, you have to mince the garlic. Well, guess what? They already minced it for me. Ginger and garlic, because you always want the ginger and the garlic together in the curry. At least I do. And I'm going to put this over by my spices. And then castor oil. I hear this is really, really good for hair. It was $4. It's 100% castor oil. It's imported. And it's a nice size bottle. Yeah, almost 4 ounces for $4. I thought that was a good deal. And my personal favorite. This is a good brand for the henna too. This is $7 worth of henna. That's like at least 2 applications here. But I have some already, like a partial henna, because sometimes my hair's getting longer, so I need to add a little more than one of these to it. So I've been, so I can use this to mix it. And this is also a good henna brand. And this is $4. And Hafiz Brothers, Veterans in Antoine in Houston. And rosemary hair oil. I hear really, really good things about rosemary oil. So what I'm thinking is I'll try applying it at night and see how this goes. I have a hair bonnet. I can put my hair under the bonnet, just like on the frontal section. This is getting a